Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation. So remember, guys, when you send a donation, click that link below. It's a guarantee that your question is going to be answered. All right. So this one says, Mr. Locario, do the guys on Love and Hip Hop have game? They're all ugly as hell with these model chicks. Is it just because they have money, or do they actually have game? How can you get a chick's attention like that if they're always busy and have guys crawling at their feet? All right, so you want to know, do these guys have game? Right now, see, this is what you got to understand about game or having game. Everybody has game, and I've talked about this before, but I'll say it again. Everybody has game. It all depends on if your game is weak or if your game is tight. You understand what I'm saying? Because having game, what that means is that you have basically a skill or strategy to get what you want. Now, whatever your strategy is to get what you want could be weak or it could be tight, right? Now, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, so I don't know who's on there and what these guys are doing and who's the model chicks and all the other stuff, right? But what I can tell you is that you don't necessarily know if these guys got these chicks, just because they had money, or just because, or it could be, they actually just hollered at them and made the shit happen by spitting, some shit at them. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is this, is that, since you don't know that information, right? You don't really know if their game is weak or if it's tight. Now, if it's weak, basically what that means is that if they got these chicks or these model chicks or whoever it is, just based off the fact that they was, giving them money, promising them, oh, I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to do that for you, that basically means their game is weak. You understand what I'm saying? If their game is tight, that means that they can get these chicks without having to do any of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? See, your game is weak when you need something outside yourself to acquire, what you want. You understand? So if you need money, if you need all this extra shit, buying chicks this, buying chicks that, doing this, or showing off this or whatever, if you need to do that in order to attract women, that means your game is weak, right? Why is that? The reason why is because if you don't have any of those things anymore, if those things go away, then you are not going to be able to get the woman you want, right? Because if those things go away, then you have nothing to attract the women. Now, your game is tight if you can get those things without having to have those things to get the women. Why? Because then that means that however you're getting the women and however you're like making it happen, is basically coming from you, and nobody could take that shit away. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you just got to understand, there's a difference between if the game is weak and the game is tight. All right. Now you're asking let me see. Hold on. Let me see real quick again. You said, how can you get a chick's attention like that if they're always busy and have guys crawling at their feet? Well, basically, you have to be the guy that's not crawling at her feet. You have to be that different dude, right? You have to be the guy who's not sweating her. You have to be the guy who's not going to be tricking. You have to be the guy who doesn't have that weak game, because dudes who have weak game are the guys who are crawling at her feet. You feel what I'm saying? So if you are that type of dude, you're going to blend in with those other guys who have weak game. So when you step to a chick in that situation, where you see a chick and a whole bunch of dudes is basically hollering at her, trying to get with her and all this other stuff. And let's say you trying to see what could pop with her, you understand? You have to come at her different. You have to come at her where you're basically evaluating her. You're basically questioning her to see how she is, so that she knows that you're, testing her to see if she's the type of chick that's worthy enough to fuck with you. That's how you really get the chicks who all these dudes is sweating and doing all this other extra shit. Like you come at her, but you're coming at her differently. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is that when you come at her differently, you stand out from all the other dudes, right? If you're coming at these chicks the same, you're going to blend in with all the other guys, right? And see, the better you get at game and the better you understand, these things, you can sort of peep out the type of chicks who are like that, the type of chicks who have all these dudes sweating them and buying them shit and giving them this and giving them that, right? So when you peep out that, okay, she's like this, and you're like, look, I'm going to come at this chick this way because I know that, she gets all these other dudes on that bullshit. So I'm not going to come at her on some simp shit. I'm not going to come at her on some trick shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. A lot of these women who are with these guys or who, basically entertain these type of dudes who are simping and doing all that other extra shit, they're still looking for a dude who's thorough. They're still looking for a guy who is not like that. So when you approach her, you are different and you seem rare. You understand? And then that's the thing that makes her want to latch onto you. You feel me? So, it's really all about understanding, like, having, dudes having weak game and having tight game. And also, applying that to, your situation and basically try to step your game up so your game is more tight so that you can benefit more and get more things popping for you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. Listen, if you guys have any more questions, make sure you click the link below to send me a question. Again, thanks for your donation. And if you guys want to guarantee that your question is going to be answered, make sure you send a donation and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.